Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing good as always. So, today we're reacting to NMIXX and the song is called Young, Dumb, Stupid. That. So this came out not too long ago, so I'm super excited that I don't have to wait a lot to record, so I'm excited that I can watch this pretty close to when they release this. I have been liking a lot more their songs. I feel like OO was just throwing me off, so now that I have taken that out of the equation, because I already talked about OO and why it's not my favorite song, but I feel like they have learned and even thought they keep doing the whole change up thing and changing the whole thing. I think like the whole thing and the song and all of that change up thing that NMIXX does, I feel like now they figure out like, hey, we don't have to change it up that much. Something that still fits, you know what I mean? Or at least keep the music video consistent, even if you do a pretty big change up in the music video. But you know, I'm taking OO out of the equation because it's not my favorite song. I have talked about it. I think it was where I reacted to Dice. I reacted to a song. I think it was the song after that they released after OO was the one that I reacted to. I'm not remember the title, but I think that's the one that I reacted to. And you can go ahead and watch it, because in that video I'm pretty sure I talk a little bit more about OO and how I felt about that one. So yeah, I'm excited for this. So far, like I said, I have been liking the songs a lot more, and they still have the change up, but it's not as drastic. So let's go ahead and watch this and see how it is. I'm seeing a lot of colors and a lot of things, so let's go. She's adorable, okay? She's like my favorite. Okay, already this is more colorful. There we go. Really adorable. Oh wow. Wait. It's very loud beat. I have heard it. Like a children's song, isn't it? Definitely a children's song. I don't have the coordination for that chorus. Learn it. That is adorable. Oh my god. It's adorable. Giving credit to people. That was adorable. It is definitely a play on a children's song. For sure. Because I have heard it before. Artist NMIXX with Answer. That's cute. Ooh. NMIXX. And then we have JYP. Okay, so that was NMIXX. I forget. Young Dumb Stupid. I was going to say the wrong like placement of words. So first off, I would say it is definitely a play on a children's song. I have heard it. I remember it's like a Spanish version, but I don't remember the lyrics. But I know it's an English song, which makes sense because I heard a lot of people saying that they were very impressed with them kind of doing a take on a children's song, which I agree. I like it a lot. I cannot learn that dance because I'm not coordinated enough. As you can see, that took forever. I don't know exactly how to do it, but I'm not coordinated enough for that part, so I cannot learn this. I think it's very nice. I think it's very fresh coming from them if I compare it to the other stuff they've done. I'm surprised they're not a change up. Now, I know one of the members left, and I also saw that she was the one that was always doing the change up part in the song, and then the music would change. So I don't know, I kind of like that they didn't do a change up with this and they kept it the same consistently. I think that also the lyrics from the bits here and there that I was able to read, because I was having so much fun watching the music video. It was very colorful, again, very different from them, and it's kind of like very fresh as well. But from the bits of lyrics that I kind of read, it was like an introduction kind of a song, being like presenting themselves again as something different and fresh from what a lot of people have been seeing them in the past. So I don't know if this is like a turning point for NMIXX and they're going to change from the whole change up thing concept that they released to now being this. So I don't know if this is like the turning point for that, but I'm happy they didn't have the change up. I don't know, I think that if they did, I would have lost it at some point in the song and it would have been very hard to grab my attention again. So I kind of like it that they didn't do a change up and they kept it consistent completely. Also, I read that this is just like a pre-release, and later on this month, I think it was at the endish of this month, that we're going to release the actual like title track for this comeback, which I think it was called Love Me Something. I think it was Love Me Like This, something like that. I think it was coming on the 20, I think it's next week that it's coming out. I think on the 20 something, I think was that I read somewhere. So this is like a pre-release thing, and then that other one is coming, which I think, again, it was called Love Me Like This, but it has, the word love was in it. So it was something like that. So the actual title track, we're going to have it later on. So yeah, this again is very colorful if I compare it to the other music videos. If it reminds me of how colorful the part in OO is, that they're wearing dresses, and they're singing of that. They're like wearing very pastel dresses and it's very colorful. That's what it reminds me of that part in the music video. Again, I don't know if they're going to completely change because that member left, and a lot of people actually were saying like now NMIXX will have to like regroup, because I think that member that left thinking now what is going to happen to NMIXX, because she was the one that did the whole change up thing and then the song would change, and a lot of people were saying that she actually had a lot of the main focus parts in the song. It wasn't very long parts, but still it was the main focus parts of the song. So a lot of people were saying that NMIXX will have to like readjust to everything. So maybe again this is that readjustment, and they're like, okay, let's change it up a bit. Maybe it's that, maybe it's just them changing it up for a bit, and then the next one is going to have that change up. The only thing that worries me about that is that they're going to get lost in every other K-pop group that there is, because I feel like the change up part was something for them and that made them kind of stand out from other groups that are now, you know, debuting and in K-pop and all that. So my only kind of, you know, kind of like worry is that by taking that out and kind of keeping it all consistent and all of that, they lose a little bit of the essence of what they are, and people might not see it or kind of forget about them, or being like, oh, they're just another girl group now, so it's fine, and keep going. So, you know, that's my only worry here. I don't really think it's gonna happen. I mean, if they do stuff like this, that they play on little like stuff, different stuff that you may not think that can be a song, I think it would be really cool for them. I feel like if they keep doing stuff like this, I don't think that's going to happen. But if they change actually the whole change up part and they take it out, the stuff that they have to pull, you know, the stuff that they have to like release from now on, if they do that, will have to be like very different. Because again, I have said this, K-pop at the moment is very saturated. There's a lot of groups now, a lot of people are kind of doing the same thing, variations of the same thing. Again, that's my kind of only worry. If they actually take that part out, it's gonna be like, okay, now what are you going to play with that will be different from other groups, that is going to grab people's attention? Because I feel like that change up was what people gravitate to and wait to and be like, okay, how is it gonna change now, you know what I mean? But now if they actually take it out, it's going to be like, okay, what is this gonna be now, like what the whole thing is gonna be now. So I don't know, I guess we'll have to see now from and wait for the other song, see if that one is going to be like that change up, or if it's gonna be like this, which is going to be like the whole thing consistent one song. I like this, I like that it's different, I like that it's colorful, it's not the same my other stuff that they have released. I really enjoyed it. I like it, the whole playful kind of children's song part that they had like in the chorus and stuff. I think that's very unique, I think that's very nice, and I really like it. I still don't remember the song, but I have heard it, I know I have. But I like it, I actually like that they did this, and it's a very kind of beginning kind of type of a song for a group to be like, this is us, this is the new us, and this is what we're going to be doing, you know what I mean? So I like it, I really enjoyed it. I think it's very fun and playful. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this here. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you're doing great, take care of yourselves, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.